Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video on my channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at my entire Lego Marvel collection. So this is actually the second time I've been filming this video in the past week because between now and like a week ago I ended up getting the Marvel CMF series. So that basically ended up changing my entire well, not my entire, but like it became a large part of my collection. So I decided to just refilm the entire video again. So basically, unlike last year, this video will only focus on my minifigures and the main display because you guys already saw the vehicles that I own and they're all just like dumped into this drawer right here, and I don't really particularly want to like remove all of them because it's really not changed much since last year, so there's really no point. Last year I didn't actually end up showing the minifigures, so this will be more minifigure focused, but yeah, let's just get into it. So up here we just have the main Eternals display, not really main Eternals display, but it's just like a mini one for all of my minifigures. I do hope to get all of the 10 Eternals, but here's just 4 of them. And we have Aeroshim out here in the back. I apologize for the lighting, but there we have Thor's new Asgard along with one of the Deviants. And if we keep moving here, we got an Electro Polybag, which I have not opened yet. The Great Protector for Shang-Chi, Giant Man, 3 of my Marvel Big Figs, and Lola at the front. This is a display that I'll probably end up changing because I'm not too happy with it. But yeah, not sure what to do with it right now, but I will definitely end up changing it. So this thing here is probably the most iconic display in my room. It is the Avengers Assemble display. It's the Marvel heroes kind of versus the Marvel villains, even though they're both facing forward. But here we have, as I stated before, all the Marvel heroes with a lot of the more iconic MCU characters at the front. And then we have a few more MCU comic book and other type of stuff there at the back. This one looks just really amazing, and basically the way I sorted this out is that I have all my favorite versions, almost iconic versions of the characters at the front. So we got the Endgame Captain America along with the Mark 50 Iron Man. This I do want to swap out for that comic book version of Black Widow, but yeah, it's just a really cool display. Really love it, and I do hope to add more to it in the future. So the reason these Eternals minifigures are up is because there's literally no space to keep any of them, and I need to put about 8 more minifigures from the Eternals here. 8 or 9 minifigures from the Eternals over here, and I clearly do not have any space. So yeah, that's sad. Out here at the top of the Avengers Tower, we have Throg, the cat from Captain Marvel, Morris, and just a few of my other Marvel minifigures that I own, along with that amazing CMF Falcon. On the villain side, we probably have a lot of the more named characters at the front, the more iconic and named characters at the front. And then as you go closer to the back, we have less iconic characters, along with a lot of the different CGI armies, we can call them. So that's my my decent sized Outrider army, a few Ultron bots. But yeah, and then we have Thanos there at the back with the Infinity Gauntlet. He looks splendid. To round it off, we have Doc Ock and Vulture. I just saw Spider-Man the other day, and just a beautiful movie. But this is not about the Spider-Man movie. This is about my Marvel collection. Moving down, we have a lot of my Marvel mechs. We got the 2 Hulkbusters that I own, the War Machine Buster, Igor, the one from the Captain Carter episode from What If, and Molten Man, along just mixed up with my Batmobiles, since I just want to keep these guys just not in the dust. Off to the side, we have the Doc Ock mech. And here's the one Marvel set that I still need to open. I'll still probably end up buying like a few more. Actually, no, maybe like 1 Eternal set at the end of the year. But yeah, not too sure about that. I'm just leaving it here. And after 1 year, I'm finally executing on my promise. We are looking at all of my different Lego Marvel minifigures. This case just contains all of the different variants of the different characters that I own. So we start at the front with 3 different Ant-Man microfigures that I own. So basically this is my entire Iron Man collection at the front. I decided not to put them in numbered order, but rather in different types of unique minifigures, because I don't really want to have a lot of red Iron Mans at the front, so I'd rather have like the Mark 1, the Mark 5, and the Bones at the front. And soon it will be Laser, Taser, and hopefully the Rescue Armor from the comics. Finishing the row off, we have my Black Panther related characters. I think I might just swap out both the Killmongers. So these are 3 of my 4 Black Panther suits that I own, which is pretty cool. Moving on to the back, we have my entire Captain America collection. I think many of you guys have a lot of these figures, but it's still a pretty cool collection to own, and I don't think it's going to really increase that much. Actually, it will definitely. That's why I left 2 spaces for 2 of the different Captain Americas that I want to add to my collection soon. We got my Ultron and a few of the CMF minifigures from the Marvel series, along with my Spider-Man collection. So basically, this is my Spider-Man minifigure collection. I hope to own the No Way Home suits so I can place them here and replace Loki, Star-Lord, and Ultron. Over here we have the Firestar Toys custom minifigure of the homemade suit. If you do want to buy the suit of Firestar Toys, there is a link in my description with a special code to get you 10% off. In the back, there's a lot of my other sort of Marvel characters. As you can see, Bucky, Sam, Wanda, Black Widow, the Vultures, some of the Quantum Realm suits, Vision, the Fireman, and Thor. But that's about wraps up the entire other variants collection. I actually do have 3 big figs. So I'm definitely going to count these 3 as other variants. Even though I don't have a Green Goblin, I think the Ultimate Goblin should just belong in the other variants collection because he will obviously just not fit on my main display. Then also, obviously, I have another version down there, and we have Quantum Realm Hulk. I really hope to get the Gladiator Hulk one day soon, but he's a very expensive minifigure. So this is my entire LEGO Marvel minifigure collection. Obviously not all the sets are here because some of them are just destroyed and some of them are just packed away. But this is the bulk of really what I wanted to show you guys, and I'm pretty glad that I was able to do it here. I've been collecting since 2015, with my first set being that Hulkbuster from Age of Ultron. If you guys were to ask me my favorite Marvel set of all time, it would probably be the Airport Battle, which I own right now, but the one that I do not own is the Ultimate Bridge Battle from 2016. According to Brickset, I have about 30 Marvel sets, meaning I probably spent around $1,500 on them overall. Correction, Brickset actually gave me a proper value of all the sets that I own. It's worth $2,019 overall. So these are all of the minifigures and sets that I own, just worth $2,019, which is mad. But that about wraps it up for today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed. Finally, I'm doing a minifigure collection. I've been wanting to do this for a while. But yeah, here's to 2022 with more sets of minifigures. Probably less because I'm kind of downsizing how many sets that I'm going to be buying. But yeah. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you soon.